It emanates from?
Office of the Governor.
Office of the Governor. And on the next page, do we have the appointment of this officer, Kenneth Moitiriongo?
Yes, paragraph 12.
Paragraph 12. Does that confirm he was appointed as a chief officer?
Yes, it does.
Is he appointed as a substantive or an acting chief officer?
Sorry?
Based on that document, is that an acting or substantive appointment?
It's substantive since it's not stated that he is acting.
Do such appointments require the approval of the county assembly?
Yes, as it is required by the law.
To the best of your knowledge, has the governor placed any approval of the assembly for this officer?
None whatsoever.
Let's go to 296, 297. What is the document there?
It's a document from the office of the clerk addressed to the county secretary, that is Dr. Kiambi James Dambura Aderu, in the matter of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the County Governments Act 2012, the County Assembly's Powers and Privileges Act 2017, and the County Assembly of Meru standing orders, and in the inquiry of the Sectoral Committee on Labor, Public Services, and Social Welfare, summons.
So, sir, have you provided sufficient evidence to show this person was appointed without county assembly approval?
Yes, I have.
Let's go to 16D, paragraph 16D of your impeachment motion. You accuse the governor of appointing unqualified persons, namely Kenneth Moitiriongo, Edwin Mutuma Mrangeri, and Gitovun Kanata as chief officers without competitive recruitment and recommendation of the County Public Service Board. Have you provided any evidence to show this?
Yes, I have.
Let's go to, where is that evidence, sir?
The evidence is on pages 253 to 260, 295 to 296, 322, 325, 326, all the way to 327, 331, 332, 334, 335, and 386 to 389.
Let's go to the appointment of traffic marshals. Have you provided evidence of the appointment of these officers?
Yes, I have.
The governor responds by saying that this office was regularized. And she says it was a joke. That's our response in the county assembly, isn't it?
Yes, they did.
Have we seen her in a video? Mr. Speaker, we can play the video in support of count 4. It's a brief video. That's
safari ya kuainisha mji wa Meru imeanza. Asante sana, asante na ofisi ya gavana. Waiza kazi kuu ya hizi kitikisti na kazi zitakuwa kila macho. Kazi kubwa ni kusaidia mji wetu wa Meru, mji wa Mutembei, mji wa Manyora kutoa msongamano wa magari.
Do we see in that video, sir, the governor flagging off traffic marshals?
Yes, it's seen in the video.
Whose duty is it to establish this office?
It's the duty of the County Public Service Board to create offices under the county government's structure.
Now let's go to page 392 of volume 2. What did the County Public Service Board say about the existence of this office?
In a letter addressed to the clerk of the county assembly in relation to the inquiry, the board or the secretary or the CEO of the Meru County Public Service Board states that the board has not employed any traffic marshals in the county public service.
But on the ground in Meru, Mr. Kawira, why was this a problem so that the assembly got seized of it? What were the so-called traffic marshals doing that became of concern to the assembly?
After they were flagged off by the governor, they went around Meru town, arresting offenders and charging them fines irregularly. And there was a petition to the assembly in complaining about the creation of the office of the traffic marshals irregular. So in summary, sir, other than the video and the document I've shown, what other pages can you refer the Senate to prove this count? We have pages 394, 398, 409 to 412, 413. You have in paragraph 16G accused the governor of having a bloated workforce. Have you provided evidence of this? Yes, on pages 282 to 283, 309, 345 to 352, 353, 357, 359 to 362, and 362 to 382. Let's go to page 361 to 362 and speak about a particular cadre of staff in the governor's office. How many cleaners are shown there? That is from number 73 to 93, that is roughly 20. Page number 73 to? Entry number 73 to entry number 90. To entry on the next page, to entry number 111. How many cleaners are those? Would I be right to say they are 38? Yes, they are. Let's see how some of these officers, styled as cleaners, how they are described on the payroll. Let's pick the officer number 111, Jamal Bundi. He has been described as a cleaner in the recruitment. Now let's go to page 379 and see his payslip. What is his designation? He is recruited as a cleaner, but his designation is senior support staff. So the payslip is that of a senior support staff? Yes. But the appointment is that of a cleaner? Yes. Let's pick another one. We have violated them here. Office slips, we violated them. At page 381, at the bottom, what is the name of the officer? Mr. Godfrey Mwenda Mireti. So this gentleman was also recruited as a cleaner, but his pay slip is for what cadre? Senior support staff. That officer is number 103, Mr. Speaker, on page 362. Another one. Page 382, the officer there is named. There are actually two of them. Not show him. Miss Faith Kendi Kidinji and Miss Glory Kinya Kinoti. Would you consider it irregular for officers to be hired as cleaners then paid on the pay grade of senior support staff? Sorry?
Is it an irregularity to employ persons as cleaners then on the payroll, pay them as senior support staff?
Yes, it is an illegality.
Would you know why this irregularity has been taking place in Meru?
I believe it is for the governor to reward our cronies.
To reward our cronies?
Yes.
Let's go to count number 6. Naming a public road after her husband. Do you have any evidence of this?
Yes, I have.
You can do it, but I Have you provided any evidence, sir, to support count 7?
Yes, on pages 442 to 443 of our volume 2.
Count number 21B, contemptuous letter to the assembly in response to lawful summons. Do you have any evidence?
Yes, on page 301. Sorry, 311.
Open for 45, the letter by chamber. I want us to see the letter that is said to be contemptuous. You earlier on told us that governors and their CECs are obliged to supply documents to the assembly, right?
Yes.
And to honor lawful summons.
Yes, they should.
This letter at page 444 is indicated as emanating from what office? Page 444.
Office of the governor.
And who is the author at page 445?
The chief of staff, stroke governor's private secretary.
Read for us the last paragraph of that letter.
It reads, we hope the above settles the issue, and if you find the urge to summon the governor to appear before the committee is irresistible, we will respectively urge the assembly to move to court for constitutional interpretation in view of the foregoing.
The assembly is being told if it finds the urge to invite the governor irresistible. Is that how a chief of staff should be responding to lawful summons and requests for documents from the assembly?
No, it is not.
I want us now to check the responses filed by the governor. So hold the governor's response. Governor Kawira says some of the charges before the Senate were in previous impeachment motions. To the best of your knowledge, does the law permit the county assembly to reintroduce previous charges?
Yes, according to section 33 of the County Governments Act, it's allowed after 3 months.
If a governor persists in the very conduct that triggered the first impeachment, can the county assembly be faulted for bringing a second, third, or even 10th if the misconduct does not cease?
No, it can't.
The governor has talked about a curse, or rather a traditional oathing ritual at paragraph 6 of our response, administered by the Njurincheke to compel the assembly to impeach her. To the best of your knowledge, sir, was there any traditional oathing ritual administered at the Njurincheke shrine as alleged by the governor?
No, because I was at that event and it was a tree planting occasion led by the Cabinet Secretary for Environment, and also the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture was present.
So this was a tree planting event. Was
Yes.
it during